now, if you look into it, the 2018 took Target, GameStop, and FYE. While Walmart, Amazon, Walgreens. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Life of Cletus. In today's video, we're going to go over and discuss 2018 Emerald City Comic Con and compare it to this year's 2019 Emerald City Comic Con Funko Pops. And it's not even close. Let's go. Now, as we begin this, I thought it would be a great little video to share with you guys and create, comparing the two Comic-Cons together. I am very happy that I did not go to the Comic-Con, because as of right now, there is only 3 limited numbered Funko Pops that are for Emerald City, I keep saying San Diego, Emerald City Comic Con 2019. Last year was on March 1st. This year it's March 14th. Now, let me count this up real quick. So there's 3 for this year, and now last year was this. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 limited and numbered items from the Emerald City Comic Con 2018 compared to the 3. And there was only 2 of them that was limited to the Funko shop out of the 20. Holy flocking hell. I want to thank Funko Pop Hunters for putting this together. I grabbed it from somewhere over the rainbow, but I don't know where really. I grabbed it off someone's Facebook group that has seen it. And this one too. I guess this is Funko Finders. Yeah, I think that's theirs. So this is a little ridiculous. Look at that chart, baby. Look at the difference. We're going to compare each store, each exclusive to what store it goes to compared to this year's Emerald City Comic Con 2019. Whew. Look at them. And right before I really get hardcore in this, look at this. Look at it. I don't know if that's showing up on my screen or what, but if you look on the Emerald City Comic Con, it takes the whole row. The whole row. And they're tightly squeezed to a piece compared to this one here. Holy flocking hell. Holy moly, holy flocking moly. Yeah. Now let's go over which store is better. Starting out, we'll start with the Walgreens exclusive. Walgreens have always been not the greatest exclusives. Very weak. Last year it had the Deadpool duck, which was a Dorb, which I still have in the collection, and it's pretty cute. And then we have the Black Canary for Walgreens. I give it to them. 2019, they're up for sure. And we're only going to do it by the store. We're not going to do it by if they have more left. But for really, we'll just go by just the store per, I'm not going to do it by per pop. After Walgreens, they do have wild card games with the Bloody Dorbs. That thing was awesome. I got that for so many people that were followers and people who supported the channel. That was a gift that I gave back to all you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed those. Toys R Us, they had the She-Hulk. I'm not even going to add that because the pomp was horrible, so we're going to cross that one off. Cross off the Walgreens X. Can we actually edit these? I think we can do this. It shouldn't be too hard. That was the wrong button. That was not the button I was expecting to push. But this was draw. So we will... We're going to circle not this one as well. But we're going to go with the Walgreens Black Canary. There we go right there. Now moving on up to, let's go to, this is Target. Target got Yondu in 2018, and this 2019 they got the Office Space and they got Huey, Dewey, and Louie action figures. From my experience and my professional wisdom, there is only 2 Funko Pops that are the best in the entire Marvel wave. And one of them is the World War II Captain America. And the second one is this bad boy right here, Yondu. So we got Yondu on this side. We got Black Canaries on this. So it's an even game right now. Now on to the Box Lunch exclusives. Arya Stark with the needle. And then we got the Box Lunch exclusive Army Man from Toy Story 2018. This one would be a poll. Easily. This would easily be a poll. I know Funko Pop Hunters did a little review for their stuff as a poll, and 70% said last year was better. This one here, I'm going to go with Arya Stark on this. As much as a Toy Story fan I am, I think Arya Stark is the winner on that one as well. And we're going to cross out this bad boy here. All right. I know I'm a huge Toy Story fan, but overall, you know, Arya Stark with a needle, they have so many characters to make and to keep up. It's tough. It's tough for them to go back and forth. Now, moving along, we're going to stop at the Barnes & Nobles. And right now, with the 3-pack of Harry Potter, the Lord of the Rings, and they got some Wizard of Oz, and you guys see my feeling on that. I'm going to have to give it to the one and only Barnes & Nobles. So as of right now, out of all the stuff that's going on, the shared exclusives is up. So if you're going to the con, kind of, you know, I have second thoughts. Yeah. Let's head over to the Amazon. We got the Hyena 3-pack, which is, I think, $45. And then they have the Overwatch Pop. That's a no-brainer. Even though I like this movie, but The Rock's going to get the X. The Rock gets the X. And then, again, right there. Boom. Everything's on the left, except Yondu. Wow. Let's cross out the Target. We can even do this. We'll do the She-Hulk versus the Entertainment Earth new character for DC. They definitely get that if we want to compare it that way. I know my circles aren't the greatest. I'm doing it with a mouse. Give it to them on there too. Holy hell. What the flock is going on? Wild card games we're going to leave out, so we'll leave that there. It was great little pop though. Dorb, excuse me. There was no Walmart exclusive last year, so if you wanted to compare the Void Pop to the Wild Card or the Void Pop to Toys R Us, either way, this would have won. I think this is a great character. I think this is what Funko needs to do per series when it comes to releasing Comic-Con Funko Pops in general, giving us the characters that we didn't get in the first wave and we probably would never see. Yeah, you guys seen my last video on that. Now, heading over to FYE. Game of Thrones and a rock candy. versus the glitter, Carmen Sandiego, cereal, and the board. We already know that answer. Game of Thrones is definitely the one to go for on that one back then. And then the rock candy with the poison ivy, right on schedule. Some FYE still has that Game of Thrones character. Whew. This is interesting. I didn't expect it to be like this. But there's, again, one thing that's the big difference here. It's covering my whole board. But let's head over to GameStop. We have Classic Thor, General Ram, and an anime pop, which I'm not too sure that I know. And then on 2018, we have a very, very popular video game, a Star Wars character, because we didn't get none in this Emerald City Comic Con, the first time ever, I believe because of the Star Wars celebration. And then we got an 8-bit Barb that did not go with the original set that was released at Target. This one's a flip of a coin, really. The only thing that persuades me to the right-hand side is a few things, actually. One, we got the Canary, I believe. It's from that video game. And because of that particular pop, our buddy Top Pops was able to get a pretty big view on that one. It definitely helps the community. And it was like over 100,000, maybe even more, 200,000 views because of that. Then they got a new character in Padme. And the last one here, and I'm going to circle it, and I'm going to give you my reason why, was Barb was actually at the con. So if you were able to get it, you were able to get it signed too. For me, I like the classic Thor, but the other two aren't really worth my time at all. And same with you guys. I have a big video on which figures you shouldn't collect if you're thinking about value-wise. Now, let's head over. Oh, and I see there's some more here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. Excuse me, guys. There's 6 actual Funko Shop items. The other ones are exclusive only to con. Sorry for the bad intro on that. Didn't realize that till now. Now, usually what's best for all the cons is Hot Topic. And this is almost a no-brainer. You got a plush. You got, on 2018, you got a plush. You have the Rick and Morty aliens. And then, I'm not too sure where she comes from. She might be from the Doctor Show, I think, maybe. I'm trying to think. I've never seen Doctor Show, and that's my best guess. Compared to what's on the left-hand side, you got a new 5-star fig that a lot of people are interested in. You got a new character from Rick and Morty. You don't have a Rick or a Morty, which is nice. You got the Dragon Ball Z Dragon, which is great. And you got the Marvel exclusive. I'm going to give it to these. This is it right here. Boom. The worst circle in history. And then let's X out these Hot Topics. Now again, beginning of all this, you guys heard me say it. I was rooting for one team, 2018 Comic-Con. But now, if you look into it, the 2018 took Target, GameStop, and FYE. While Walmart, Amazon, Walgreens, Box Lunch, Entertainment Earth, which we compared with Toys R Us, Hot Topic, and Barnes & Nobles, really took the winning bid on this one. Shared exclusives is definitely in favored and 100% all for the collectors this year. While on the other hand, If you look at the Funko Shop stuff that was shared, there was the baseball, and they had their one character, which is from their Spastic Plastic line, I think, or just the Funko line in general, which I did have, and I think I gave it away, actually, to Funko Boston. If you could compare those to the Funko Shop of this year, which includes the Fisherman Freddy, which you could get at both cons. Same thing with the baseball one. You'll be able to get them at both cons. And they're actually missing one. Oh, there he is. He's up top here. The Funko Headquarters. Whew, man, that's another one they didn't do this year. And I know why, because last year when I went there was literally 15 people sitting there at 7 o'clock at night in the rain while we went in for that little exclusive party.
Dreams come true.
I keep going, I keep smiling, I keep doing my thing before my life is over and my moment fade away. I keep going, I keep smiling, I keep doing my things before my life is over and my chance just take her wings. Searching for a mission, life's no competition. It has no definition, no, no, no. The blind faces follow, my vibes just be mellow. You can't take what I know, no, no, no. What I know, no.
Let's get back to it. 2018, you had the baseball and the Spastic Plastic one. While this one has the Aqua one, the Fisherman Freddy, which is with this, Pillsbury Doughboy, Starfire Rock Candy. Honestly, this is better. This right here is better. For sure. X that out. We got 3 of those characters. Now, this is the only complaint you really could have. And if you lived in Emerald City Comic Con, you definitely could complain. Or if you're going to the Comic Con, you could complain. But if you're like 99.9% of the rest of the collectors out there, you don't live by Emerald City Comic Con or Emerald City or Seattle. Most of us probably don't even live in the same state. Think of how many collectors out there. It's probably only 1% really that live in that state. There's a million collectors. How many people really collecting Funko Pops that are from there? 1%. Ha! So honestly, out of 99% of the collectors, none of us would have gone to the HQ this year. So it's not even irrelevant for the collectors that are collecting this year. And the 1% of people, it doesn't really matter because look at that. The 1% of individuals who could collect them and the people who did collect them last year waited online and made it probably a horrible experience. That's why they have this going on here. I guarantee you, because of what took place last year, is the reason why they're not doing it this year. And that now leads me to think, and I'm going to stand up for this because I believe this is why this is even taking place. They don't want this happening at the Comic-Con, because I've been to all the Comic-Cons. So if you guys don't know, if you didn't win the lottery, all the people are going to be waiting outside the actual booth trying to make you purchase them one, or they're going to buy one from you off the line. And there even is a line that starts at the beginning of the day that goes all the way along a wall till they are all done doing, like I think it's 3 p.m., all the people who win the lottery. So for them, this is a no-brainer, and this is easy work and less stress for them for their own Comic-Con, basically. They're able to limit how many they actually put together. I can't believe we just thought of a theory during all this and how I just swipe sides just like that. Unflocking real. This is ridiculous. Yeah. And it makes sense. I'm telling you guys, you've never been to the Comic-Cons. People literally sit outside. You can ask anybody who's been there. RJ in particular, I use him a lot because he always talks about it. You stand on line. People are trying to hound you to get them something the whole time. Each person that walks past you. At San Diego Comic-Con, you can't even stand a chance to even attempt that. They make you online, and they have security blocks everything. At Funimations, you guys seen me there, tiptoeing around like this, trying to get into that booth. Pain in the butt, man. So, I gotta say, if you are not going to Emerald City Comic Con 2019, you 100% didn't miss out what is going to take place. At all. Now, if you actually compare the pops that are actually going from Emerald City Comic Con from last year to this year, it's a goddamn joke. Now, if you're going to compare these, you're going to take Pulpo, the green Emerald City Comic Con exclusive, 1,000 pieces, I believe it is, to the lime sour Patch Kid. They're both limited to 1,000 pieces. I'm so happy I didn't go. You're definitely not going to compare him to the Green Chrome Batman or the Bigfoot. Now, if you go down to the Fisherman Freddy, he's definitely in the same category as the baseball, I think that's home jersey for the Freddy Funko. I think it's a great pop for sure, but it's definitely going to be in the same league. And I believe that pop is valued at a small amount, $60 or so. Yeah, $60. Freddy Funko right now. And then you have the blue fin Ochop, I guess. And because he's 3,000 pieces limited, you could compare him to the Mad Max character. Holy flocking hell. So they definitely lose here. And the real studs from last year are these two. For sure. This one. Absolutely. And then they had the baseball ones, which were okay. Does, at the end of this whole thing, who wins? Who takes the lead? For people of the entire Comic-Con itself. Let me know in the comment section if you agree with what I spoke about here. Is 2019 Emerald City Comic Con really better than 2018? After looking at all these points, the only real argument you would come up with is because your favorite character is one of them, but there might be other ones that overrun that one particular character, like in Hot Topic. Or you could say that the Green Army Man is better than the Arya Stark because you're a bigger fan of that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really hold ground over the overall event. That is what I'm going to leave there. It was fun to do this. I had a blast. I got to learn a lot of things. And I hope you guys got to as well. We get to go along this little journey of collecting Funko Pops and using our knowledge here into all different collectibles. And basically, you can use these in life and going down examining people. I became really good at doing studying you could say, over any kind of demographic or charts because of what I do for a living. I'm a professional prize fighter. My job is to see an opponent and find his weakness, find his techniques, his strategy, the way he thinks, the way his trainers think, the way he trains, go through a man's entire ability to go into a boxing match able to defeat myself as a human being. Because I'm able to do that, I have been able to push what I've learned and how to study individuals to put them here on paper in a small, different, creative way. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts below, because you guys know mine. Hammer out. Boom!